Have you ever considered the transformative potential of blockchain technology in reshaping the world of payments, especially for 1.4 billion people globally who remain unbanked and locked out of traditional finance? Well, today I've got the CEO and co-founder of Mercuryo, a trailblazing company at the forefront of this revolution. And with a vision of a future where digital assets and traditional finance converge, Petr is set to redefine how businesses big and small approach payments. But what does this hybrid feature of DeFi and neo-banking look like? How can it foster financial inclusion and economic empowerment? These are just a few of the compelling questions that I want to explore with Petr today, who is also an accomplished entrepreneur and has tremendous insights into the implementation of blockchain technology in payments and how they're continuing to shape the financial market. Before we go into today's interview, though, I just wanted to talk for a moment about how legacy managed file transfer tools are becoming dated and lack the security that today's remote workforce demands. And companies that continue relying on outdated technology are putting their sensitive data at risk, because Managed File Transfer, or MFT, is a technology platform that allows organisations to reliably exchange electronic data between systems and people within and outside the enterprise, securely and in compliance with applicable regulations. Now, this is just one of the many reasons that I'm partnering up with a company called Kiteworks, who are the sponsors of Tech Talks Daily. But the main reason I'm working with them is that they're offering a world-class secure file sharing and email platform that is making it easier for end users to send automated or ad hoc files, all via fully integrated shared folders and email. Now, the level of functionality and integration on Kiteworks' file sharing and email platform is often limited in traditional MFT services. So, as an ex-IT guy and the host of a tech podcast, making it easier for end users to send automated ad hoc files via fully integrated shared folders and email in a secure way ticks so many boxes for me. So please, step into the future of secured managed file transfer with Kiteworks. Visit kiteworks.com to get started. That's kiteworks.com to get started today. And now, on with today's show. Buckle up and hold on tight as I beam your ears all the way to London here in the UK, where Petr is waiting to speak with me. So, a massive warm welcome to the show. Can you tell everyone listening a little about who you are and what you do?
Hey, thanks for having me here. My name is Petr Kozyakov. I'm CEO and co-founder of Mercuryo. I have been doing online payments for already 15 years. So someone can say like I'm a payment veteran. So built several IPSPs from scratch, had my own cross-border payment provider, and finally in 2019 fell in love with crypto. And we launched Mercuryo with idea to bridge fiat and crypto worlds. And I think we are doing it in a kind of really successfully. So we provide the on-ramp solution for the majority of large players like MetaMask, Ledger, Trust Wallet, Bitcoin.com, and a lot more. Guys, Bybit is also one of our customers. We provide also off-ramp services. We call it Spend, where you can spend your crypto and get paid to your existing bank account or bank card. And we plan to launch this year a solution where you can spend your crypto using bank card that you will issue with us and use it inside your crypto app.
Well, there's so much I'm looking forward to talking with you about today, because at Mercuryo, you are on this mission to make business payments easier and almost reinventing that space. And but a lot of businesses, they often they want to find out more, but they're a little bit intimidated by the space. I think in some cases they're afraid of looking foolish or being behind the curve. And what I try and do on this podcast every day is demystify it, talk about it in a language that everyone can understand, and in doing so, hopefully increase adoption in this space, especially from businesses. So could you share some of the most compelling use cases of crypto payments in the current market, especially those that have made a significant impact on institutional investors, regulators and customers, etc., just to set the scene for our conversation today?
Yes, sure. The thing is that crypto is still, and as for today, is mostly understood as an asset, as something that you can trade. And there were some large improvements on the market. We also saw the launch of a bunch of ETFs, which has a huge impact on the market, where you can trade, can easily access to trading crypto. And this is all good. This is a big impact for the market. But we in Mercuryo is a bit on the other side. We believe in crypto being not an asset, but being rails for executing payments, some mean of payment which you can use to transfer, to store money, to settle, sometimes to stake. And here it is still early dawn for crypto, using crypto as a payment mechanism. And but there are some obvious things where you can use crypto, and it is already quite easy and useful and solves a lot of problems. So with just one of last examples, me and my friends last year, we planned a trip to one of the festivals in the US, and we had the company from different parts of the world. So I'm from the UK, a few guys from Europe, a few guys from Middle East, and a bunch of people from Asia. So, and some of the guys booked the hotel, some of the guys booked transfer tickets, etc. And finally, we needed to make a count and understand who should pay how much, and finally settle it. So, and I'm a crypto, and my first choice would be always crypto. But then I just waited for a few hours, few days, as guys were chatting and trying. Oh, you can send me here, you can send me there. Oh, yes, this is my bank details. Please send it to my bank account here. Or I don't know how to send. I have some questions from bank. And finally, after some time of conversation, a few of the guys said, "Oh, why won't we settle it just in crypto?" And that was such a pleasure for me, because I wanted to stay away, not to suggest, because I'm a bit biased here. So, and everyone was happy. Finally, we did it in a few minutes, and everything was settled. So this is a great example how you can make settlements in a cross-border way, so easily accessible, not only for individuals, but also for enterprises. If you need to pay something to your counterparty in different continents, for example, from Europe to Southeast Asia or to Latin America. So crypto can solve this issue and really help with that. And on top of that, the obvious use case is remittance, money remittance. So you have a bunch of options with usually high commissions, because it's a kind of monopoly there. So not monopoly, but few large players who do it, and the commissions are pretty high. But if your peer, your friend has an understanding how to deal with crypto, you have almost zero commission, and you can send crypto immediately. So I guess those are obvious use cases. There are a bit more. So, for example, in the Africa, crypto can be really means of saving. So you can save with crypto. So because currencies there are really fluctuated, and it is interesting. But we are all used to think that crypto is fluctuating a lot. But if you compare it to some of the currencies, for example, in Africa, So crypto is way more stable, even Bitcoin. So, and crypto can be in some places a store of value. So, yes, there are some obvious things that we can use in Europe and in the US, or there are a lot more use cases that can be used in emerging markets.
And I think you're talking about Africa there. And I think it's so important to highlight that there are 1.4 billion people around the world that are unbanked. They don't have access to a bank. So how do you see things like blockchain technology addressing these financial needs of these people that are ultimately locked out of the traditional banking system so they can contribute to economic empowerment and unlock things like financial inclusion? Because it feels like there's an exciting opportunity here, and it's something we don't really talk about enough sometimes.
Absolutely. And I can provide you with example. Sometimes I meet guys at some finance conference across Europe, and some of the guys who are really overbanked, they say, well, who needs crypto? Well, you can do everything with your bank. And, they just don't feel this need for some tool for those who are really unbanked. And in Africa, for example, or all across the world, the solution for those who are unbanked, the solution where you can easily access crypto, so with some crypto wallet or crypto wallet integrated to your app, which you use, I don't know, Messenger app or some other apps. So that might be a really great case where we provide the solution, the tool, and with crypto itself, it is immediate solution to store money, to store the value, and obviously with Bitcoin, as I mentioned, with Bitcoin or ETH, or for example with stable coins, which are linked to USD, for example, this is a great solution. And as a next step, we need to deliver this connectivity to some of the rails, some of the payment rails, where customers can transact, can buy using crypto, or immediately send money to traditional fiat world. And the bridge, building this bridge is really important as a second step for providing solutions for this huge amount of unbanked people.
You've also spoken in the past about the hybrid future of payments, combining DeFi and neo-banking. So can you elaborate on how that integration could also maybe transform the payment landscape too?
Yes, here in Mercuryo, we believe that next challenger bank would be crypto first challenger bank. We see a lot of neobanks are being built as a traditional FinTech. But on the other side, we have a lot of great apps, crypto wallets, which provide a lot more comprehensive solution to manage your crypto, to deal with that, to connect your wallets to different protocols, to swap crypto, to buy some and store NFTs, to participate in Web3 gaming, and a lot more use cases. And just in this ecosystem, there is already huge potential for growth. But it is just today it is just a separate thing. So you should move money there from your bank account. And when I chat with people, they say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to exchange. I'm buying crypto there, and then I send it to the wallet." Or sometimes I buy crypto inside the wallet. But if I want to withdraw, I have to go somewhere else. And it is not something that should be in a solution which we believe can add a lot of value. And as you mentioned, we don't believe that crypto will replace fiat, that there will be only crypto payments, and you can forget about your incumbent banks, drop off all your bank cards and accesses to your bank accounts, and live happily with crypto. We believe that crypto will be together with fiat, and you will decide which rails you wish to use. And if we're talking about DeFi and neobanks, so you'll see that in coming few years, those crypto apps, just pure crypto apps, tech solutions that we all know for today, they evolve and they will become a full, complete neo bank, where you can have your bank account, your bank cards, and you can easily spend crypto or buy crypto, convert, send crypto, and it will be connected and interconnected with fiat, and you can always choose which rails you can use.
And for any business leader that's listening to our conversation today, maybe we've set off that light bulb moment and they want to get involved, but again, intimidated on where to start. What are some of the biggest challenges in implementing blockchain technology for payments, and how are you addressing some of these challenges?
You're absolutely right. For those who are outside this crypto industry, it seems like something sophisticated, something that you should spend a lot of time on understanding how it works. Well, if you're running a small enterprise, so it's usually your time. So if it is like medium enterprise, so your CFO and other guys, well, they will have to spend a lot of time doing that. But, there are some things where we should spend some time to understand how it works and to understand the basics. But the magic is there if you use it once and use it usually where you have a difficulty. Because, you shouldn't compare crypto as a settlement engine with traditional payments. If, for example, you're doing a domestic payment in the UK, it is easier to use faster payments, and, there is no obvious use case. But I know a lot of companies who, for example, they have outstaffers in Africa. And when they do the payroll payments in Africa, they have huge difficulties with their incumbent banks. And, they have a lot of questions from the bank. Sometimes the bank blocks the account. And those guys are just saying, I tried to do it through crypto, and it was so easy, so quick. And, first we tried it like someone just bought the crypto and sent, but then we opened a corporate account for the entity, bought crypto and sent it. And then there was some work on accounting side to understand how we book crypto. And first it was like something difficult, but came out, but it is pretty straightforward. And so this I'm just telling the combined a few stories that I personally know. So my suggestion is just try there where you have difficulties. So try if everything works properly. So maybe crypto at the moment it is not something you really need, and you can spend a lot more time on other things. But if you or your finance team has some difficulties with making payments, especially cross-border payments, so, I think crypto is something that you should try to investigate and dive deeper.
And a question I've got to ask as well, because another area that our businesses might be afraid of is regulations. So how do varying global regulatory environments, how are they impacting the adoption and implementation of blockchain payments? And what steps are you taking to help businesses or guide them through navigating some of these complexities?
You're absolutely right that there are some big changes in the regulatory space, and the market grows from just Wild West to a really established regulated market. And actually, this is a good thing for customers, for the end users, for enterprises who wish to use crypto. There is a lot of additional work for providers who provide those customers with a solution to access crypto using fiat. So the providers like Mercuryo. But inside Mercuryo, we are pretty happy from the day one. We're a regulated company. We believe that crypto should be regulated, and we believe that it would be a kind of regulation for electronic money institutions that we already have. Not the same, but with some things that really works there. And we believe these are great moves when they are done in the way that there are some stricter regulations, but they are transparent, and it is they are announced in advance, and companies, market participants, they have some time to prepare for that. And it is good. It is the good trend. We believe in that. Sometimes it is done a bit different, so there are like big changes now, so a few weeks before, and it doesn't have market, but it's also okay. It will just take some time. There might be some disruptions, but ultimately, those players who are ready, who wish, who have this under the skin, this desire to be compliant, they will manage to do it, and it will help to provide more transparent solutions for the end user.
And given your extensive experience in FinTech, I'm curious, how have you seen the industry evolve over the last few years, particularly in terms of integrating new technologies like blockchain and cryptocurrencies? And there's just so much going on in the FinTech space. Now we're seeing AI and automation and etc. But what have you seen evolve more recently? Is there anything that excites you?
I think that there were a few really large things. So we can see at card schemes, for instance, Visa and MasterCard, they're doing a lot in crypto space. So MasterCard invested, acquired a few companies, so custodial companies to to execute forensic audits in crypto. They are quite bullish, and for instance, some time ago there was an announcement that Visa plans to have settlements in stable coins. So there are big moves. On the other side, as I mentioned, this crypto usage, crypto adoption as a settlement engine, and other things, they are in the early dawn, and it is great to see large guys thinking about this, investing in it. So the great example is also Revolut. They are working a lot on their crypto solution, and now, well, I believe in some time you will have a great crypto wallet crypto solution inside Revolut, and that will be a great competitor for crypto guys. But I think Revolut is still exception for the market, and we should have some time to wait and to see how players who are investing and thinking about doing something crypto today, how they will execute it in the coming few years.
Exciting times ahead. And before I let you go, is there any advice that you'd offer to any businesses or business leader listening to our conversation today? Maybe they're looking to adopt blockchain technology for their own payment systems. Any key factors that they should consider? Any parting words for them?
I think that's the main thing is that don't have this FOMA and just think where crypto can be really useful for you. Find some pains and try to use crypto there. Because ultimately, I believe there are a lot of hype about, previously about crypto, and now it's about AI. And both industries are really super interesting. But you should always have a use case and not just do it because others do it. You should try to find where it helps you, where crypto adoption provides you with some efficiency in terms of the speed of executing payments or the cost of payments. So, and if you have this use case, you would love to use crypto. So this is the basic thing. And the second thing, you should always find a good partner for executing this when you understand how to use your crypto. And you hear today one of good buddies to help you with your first crypto adoption.
Fantastic advice. And for anyone listening, just wanting to find out more information about anything we talked about today, maybe they want to just find out more about the work you're doing, contact your team, even join your community, where would you like to point everyone listening today?
So, you are always welcome to visit our website. So we try to publish all the updates, all the insights that we have there. You can subscribe to our newsletter. We are always welcome to share and share some useful things. And what is really might be interesting. So we, last year we made our first try. We organized our conference, and that was a really great conference with a lot of product guys, with a lot of product insights on crypto. And this year we will do the second attempt. So the first one was a huge success. I hope that we will continue in the same way this year. And you are always welcome to join our Big Time Summit 2024.
Exciting times. I'll get links added to all those things so people can find you nice and easily, including the summit. And so much I've loved about our conversation today, but I just cannot thank you enough for taking the time to sit down with me, talking about this stuff in a language that everyone can understand, sharing your expertise and insights on the implementation of blockchain technology and payments, but also exploring the hybrid future of payments and combining the potential with DeFi, with neobanking and so much more. But just thank you for your time today and sharing your story. Thank you.
Thanks a lot for inviting me.
I think, having spoken with Peter there, it's clear that the future of payments, it feels like it's on the cusp of a significant transformation. And Peter's expertise and vision for a world where blockchain technology integrates seamlessly with traditional financial systems, I think it offers a glimpse into a more inclusive and efficient financial ecosystem. But the challenges and opportunities of implementing crypto payments, as well as navigating the evolving regulatory landscape, they of course also present a complex yet exciting frontier. But again, it leaves me thinking, how will businesses and consumers adapt to that hybrid future of payments? What role will they play in shaping it? Well, this is where I'd love to hear your thoughts on this evolving landscape. You've heard from me today, you've heard from Peter. Now I want you to share your perspectives and join me in helping envision and shape a future where financial empowerment could be accessible to all. And yeah, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. So email me, techblogwriter@outlook.com, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, just @NeilCHughes. Other than that, I'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning with another guest. So thank you for listening today, though, and until next time, don't be a stranger.